Hello, grade 8 students. This is March 2024 first semester examination, paper 2. And you know that paper 2, you are writing the answers on the line papers. You are not writing the answers on this paper itself. But when I'm discussing today, as I want to move to the whiteboard, that as it takes time, sometimes if I have enough space, I will do that. But keep that in your mind. You are not supposed to write the answers on this paper itself. You want to answer all the questions on the line papers provided, right? And you want to show your workings. And I prefer that when I compare paper 1 and paper 2, I prefer to have paper 2 because in paper 2, I can use the line papers, I can show my workings well, then I have the freedom to elaborate my answer. But in the paper 1, I have to uh, write all the things at the whatever the space they have given. So then this is a good opportunity for you to write all the steps and show your talent or the show your knowledge. It is a good opportunity, the paper too. Right. Okay, children, we will move to the question number 1. It is from the probability lesson. A dice numbered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. You know, in a die, we have 6 faces. And they have numbered the faces as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Find the probability of getting prime numbers. First of all, that when you are writing the answers, actually this is what you want to write, children. And let's say that you have the question number 1, and here it is at the part A. You write the part A, the prime numbers, right? So this is very important. You first write what are the prime numbers. So then out of these numbers, only 2 and 3 I can write. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Only 2 and 3 I can consider. So then the probability of getting a prime number in that case, that you have only 2 numbers out of 6. If need, you can simplify that, but it is not compulsory. You can write. But the thing is, when you are writing the simplified version, it doesn't give the correct the picture. You just imagine that someone who doesn't know the scenario, if they just look at the answer, they might think you had 3 numbers. Out of 3 numbers, 1 was a prime number. But if you write 2 over 6, it gives us the clear picture or the correct picture because it says us we had 6 numbers. Out of 6 numbers, 2 numbers were prime numbers, right? So then out of these 2 and only, sorry that I missed 1, children, 2, 3, 5. Extremely sorry. So then we missed the 1. So then again that 2, 3, 5, sorry about it. 2, 3, 5, and then here 3, and here it is 2. Okay, then 1 is not a prime number, 4 is not a prime number, 6 is not a prime number. Then part B, that first you want to list down the even numbers, right? First you list down the even numbers, and then you write here 2, 4, 6. So then the probability of getting the even number is equal to 3 over 6 and 1 over 2. Okay. Then the odd numbers. Odd numbers you have 1, 3, 5. The same answer you have 3 over 6 or 1 over 2. Getting the number 8. So can you see number 8? No, you can't see because they have numbered only up to 6. We have 6 faces in the dice and they have marked it or name it from 1 to 6. So then can you see the number 8? No, you can't see. So then you can write 0 out of 6. Out of the 6 chances, seeing the number 8 is 0. Then if need, you can write 0. Right? Always that when you're presenting your answer that you can write it is 0 chances out of 6. 0 out of 6. So then you can write 0 out of 6. So then it is 0. Right? Then the next one. Okay. Read this question carefully. they have given different types of toffees. Brown coffee flavor, brown durian flavor, cream coffee flavor, cream durian flavor. 4 types of toffees, and all of them are in a bag. So altogether, how many toffees we have? 8 plus 4, 12. 12 plus 2, 14. 14 plus 3, it is 17. Altogether, we have 70 toffees. And then they are equal in size and all of them are in the bag. If a toffee is taken at random, find the probability. Durian flavored cream color. Durian flavored cream color. So this is how you durian flavor, the cream color. So that means they are talking about this one. So then the probability is 2 out of 7. Coffee flavors. So then that means this one. It is 11. 11 out of 17. Brown color, you have this one, right? 12. Then 12 out of 17. Okay. The brown color, 8 plus 4. And then the coffee flavor, 8 plus 3. Right. Then we will move to the next question. In the next question, children, so these are very easy one. We don't want to worry about that much. You know how to find LCM 2, 5, 6, and you start dividing this by the smallest possible prime number. So then it is 1, 5, 3. Then you divide this by 3. It gives you 1, 5, 1. Then you divide this by 5. So 1, 1, 1. Right? So then the LCM is 30, right? 2 times 3, 6, 6 times 5, 30. And when you have this kind of thing, children, if you can remember, I told you, always when I have a mixed number, I convert the mixed number into improper fraction. Here it is 7 over 3. 7 over 3 subtract 7 over 9. Right? And then you want to convert this 3 into 9. 3 times 3, 9. And 3 times 7, 21. And 7 over 9, you keep it as it is. Then you draw the bigger line 9 and you write 21 minus 7. 21 minus 7, the answer is 14. 14 over 9. And you write 9 times 1, right? Then you just see that what's the remainder? 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That we have 5 over 9. So this is the answer, right? So then the next one, write as a single number. So all are the base, all the in this index numbers, the base is 2. So then you write A plus B minus C. That is what that you can write. You can't simplify and get the value, and you are not expect that you are not asked to write the value. They have asked us to write the answer as a single number in index form. Okay. So then the next one, 2 to the power A plus B minus C. That is done. Then we will move to the next one. 2 to the power 2. It's easy, children. 2 to the power 2 means 2 times 2 minus 1. 2 times 2, 4. 4 minus 1, it is 3. Right? So then 2 times 2, 4. 4 minus 1, 3. So then the next one, you want to make R the subject. Children, when you are making a letter the subject, that means you want to keep that particular letter along. So you want to do this carefully, step by step. What I do here, I bring the division P to the other side as multiplication P is equal to 4 times R. And then the R is equal to S times P divided by 4. And simply the R is equal to SP divided by 4. This is how you get the answer. You want to remove the letters which are not necessary to keep that letter, whatever the letter they have asked us to make the subject. Send the other letters one by one. Okay. Then we will move to the matrix on the question number 3. So this is how you want to do, children. You put the question number properly and then you can start. That the first you have a multiple, that 3 times 2142. 3 times 242. Okay. And mark 2142, 2142. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then how do you do this? 3 times 2, 6. 3 times 4, 12. 3 times 1, 3. 3 times 2, 6. Okay. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Like this. Now you can easily do that. You match the values like this. Yeah. And here that you have these two. Then you have these two. You don't want to show like this. I'm just showing you for your reference. So this is how you do the subtraction. And then the very important thing here, that we don't have any issue because all the items in the matrices, they are positive numbers. But by any chance, if they are negative, please be mindful, because when you are subtracting a negative number, so you want to add it, if you can't do it in mind, please write the steps in the right side corner and get the answer. 6 minus 1, 5, and 3 minus 2, 1, 12 minus 3, 9, 6 minus 4, 2. Like this. Yeah, correct. Then we will see that what we have, we want to get the A squared. What do you mean by A squared, children? A multiplied by A. Then the A squared is equal to A multiplied by A. So what is the value of A they have given? And we'll see that how we can get that. A they have given 1, 2, 3, 3. You see 1, 2, 3, 3, 1, 2, 3, 3. Before multiplying, you want to see the compatibility of the multiplication, right? The compatibility of the multiplication. How we are going to do that, children? 2 times 2 and 2 times 2. First, you write the size of the matrix. Then you check these middle numbers. If they are equal, these two matrices are compatible for multiplication. And if it is compatible, then that means you can multiply. So then what kind of answer you get? That you get the size of the matrix from this, that is 2 times 2. That kind of structure you get. That means you have, right, A, B, C, D format. We don't know what I and B, but this should be the format. Okay. Now you just see, children, that what is A? First of all, tell me what is A. What is the position of A? It is the row 1, right? The row 1, and on the other hand, it is the column 1, right? So row 1, column 1. So then I write it as row 1, column 1. What does this mean, children? You can multiply the row 1 of the first matrix by the column 1 of the second matrix. You just see that what I do, 1 times 1 plus, so then you can write then 1 times 1 and 2 times 3. Okay. 1 times 1, 2 times 3. 1 times 1, 1. 2 times 3, 6. The answer is 7. So then you can write the answer here, 7. And what is the B value, children? The B is again in the row 1, but it is in the column 2. Now what happened? Then here the row 1 value 1 and 2, you want to multiply by the second column. So what it is? 1 times 2 and 2 times 3. So 1 times 2, 2. 2 times 3, 6. The answer is 8. So then it is 8. Then I'll take the C1. It is R2 C1. Right? R2 C1. So then the R2, the row 2, that is 3 times 1 plus 3 times 3. That is 3, 9, and 12. You write here 12. And then the D situation, children, it is R2, C2 scenario. How we are going to get that? The R2, C2, 3 times 2 plus 3 times 3. 3 times 2, 6, and 3 times 3, 9, and here it is 15. And then I write here 15, and I close the bracket. I want to double check 1 times 1 and 2 times 3. Then the 1 times 2 and 2 times 3. 3 times 1 and 3 times 3. 3 times 2 and 3 times 3. Okay, so this is how it works. Then I want to check the calculation. 1, 6, 2, 6, 3, 9, 6, 9, and 7, 8, 12, 15. Correct. Then we will move to the next one. Find where possible. Now, children, you just imagine that when you have the matrices like this, implied it says you want to multiply these, no? What you're supposed to do, first you write that the 2 times 2. That is the size. This one, that the 2 times 1. And you check the middle one. Oh, so that means this is comparable. Then what will be the size of the result, the matrix? It is 2 times 1. How do you write the 2 times 1 structure? It is A and B. Okay. A is what, children? It is R1, C1. Okay. How do you get that? 3 times 1 plus 1 times 2. So that is 3 plus 2. The answer is 5. What is B value? It is R2 C1. Then how do you get that? R2, 2 times 1 plus 4 times 2. 2 times 1, 2 plus 4 times 2, 8. The answer is 10. Therefore, you can write the answer here, 5 and 10. I want to double check. 8 times 1, 1 times 2. 2 times 1, 4 times 2. 3 plus 2, 5. 2 plus 8 is 10. Correct. Very good. Right. Then the next one, you have x squared. Right. So then you think x and x squared. What does this mean? That when you have no x to the power 3, I can take. Again, that I made a mistake. So then it should be x to the power 3. Out of these, I take the lower, the index, the lower power, x to the power 3, 1 plus x. And this one you can write as 1 squared minus a squared. And then we know that how to write 1 plus a and 1 minus a. Then the next one, you can take 2b out, 2b squared out. What will be the answer? C minus 4b. You can take 2b squared out. So then you have C remaining. 2 times 4, 8, and 8, 4b. right? 2 times 4b. And then you just check that the 2cb squared and 8b cube, correct. And this one we can write that the how to get this answer 20. You first take this 20 children. And then you get 1 times 20, 2 times 10, then 4 times 5. Out of these, I take 2 and 10. Why I take 2 and 10? Because using those two numbers, I can have the middle 12. How I'm going to have it, children? X squared minus 10x minus 2x plus 20, right? Then we know when you multiply that the 20, we have two options, children. The one is 10 multiplied by 2. The other one is negative 10 multiplied by negative 2. Out of this, I take this option. Why is that? I want to get the positive 20. To get the positive 20, we have two options. No? 10 times 2 and negative 10 times negative 2. Both scenarios give me 20, positive 20. But out of these, I took negative 10 and negative 2 because I want to have the middle negative 12. So then I pair these, and I have told you, children, that when you are pairing this and when you are factorizing the first, the bracket part or the first component, you just ignore the second part. You just think that you don't have anything. And then you write x minus 10. And the next one you have negative 2 and x minus 10. Right? So then you have already written x minus 10 two times inside the bracket. So then the x minus 10, then x minus 2, you write like this. And the next one, you can write x squared minus 36 means x squared minus 6 squared. So then you can write x plus 6 and x minus 6. And the next one you can write, you take 3 out and you have x squared minus 9y squared. See that how I'm writing the answer here, children. So then you want to show the steps carefully. Then I write the next step 3 and x squared minus 3 squared and the y squared. Then I write 3 and I open the bracket and I write x plus 3y and then open the other bracket x minus 3y and then close the bracket. This is how you want to show your answers, right? First you remove 3 and then you get the x squared minus 9y squared, and the 9 I can write it as 3 squared, right? So then the x squared minus 3 squared and y squared, right? So then you can write x plus 3y, x minus 3y. So those are under the normal bracket. Then I put then the box bracket to show that 3 belongs to the everything. Okay. So then we are done with 4 questions, right? We are done with 4 questions. Okay, children. So then I will release the next part, that this is paper 2 part 1. If I explain you all the things, that the video will be longer, so then it will be boring for you to watch that if it is longer. So then I will take the part 2. Please be in touch. You have only one more day for the exam. So then before you go to the exam, I will release the rest of the questions. Okay, children, keep in touch. Bye.